and trees were my life's work. And the answer I found to Meredith's question was the thing that I gave up when I was about her age. So I just tell you that story to keep honoring the things that you're drawn to, that you want to do and you want to carry out. And this beautiful painting was made by Lily Lopez. Lily. She and many other young people from Marin County who are suffering from not getting the support they deserve. So it was your beautiful imagination to bring this earth tree power into this painting. So the Singing Tree Project was born, and there are now 42 trees, and here are a few of them, and you can see more of them in the book that I brought. And we're going to be making the 43rd. How fun is that? Yes. So the structure of the Singing Tree is to empower youth through creative collaboration, and that helps prevent violence. And these are young girls from a middle school who were fussing and fighting and catting and so mean to each other, 33, 13-year-old girls. They wanted to make the Singing Tree of femininity. And look at what they made. And all that division and all that competition, it went away. And they were very clear about protecting children and the tigress being important to protect the earth. And this is the polar bear. This is a Hindu symbol of femininity, and a dolphin that symbolizes the intelligence of our planet. People rise. So there's some beautiful neurobiology happening in all of this that will affirm everything that goes on at this amazing gathering of developing alliances. And I want to give you some tools to make the safest relationships, to increase trust and creativity, and to maximize art and storytelling to achieve goals. And all of that is what leads to collaboration and innovation. So that all the species of all of the children, of all the species for all of time may thrive. That's a high bar. But who wants less than that, right? And also so that the child within all of us may thrive. So I want to share this amazing image, which is the water willow singing tree that Kelsey Anderson helped to create. This was designed by a 16-year-old girl in Novato High School, and in a computer design class, all of her classmates then added to the design, and I unified it. And Dana Silmy funded me to do this. Praise God.
Through the Sausalito Art Festival Foundation Artist Teaching Art Program.
So she works with the artists teaching arts in Marin County. Yeah. And I love this image so much because it just shows how deep the understanding that young people have that our fate is tied with our planet. So human beings are a really young animal, and we forget that. We think that we're like the only show in town and we've been here forever. And Kelsey, would you be willing to help me? And Dana, would you also be willing to help me? This is a painting that I've made about about evolution. So Kelsey, if you want to go right here, that would be great. And we'll just, if you would hold this up to about here, and maybe I'll just close this off, and maybe we can have a little more light, if that would work. I'll get yeah, the age of dinosaurs, and then if you go behind it, go straight. So this is how long. So you just hold it right there. Oh, okay. This is how long dinosaurs were on the planet. And this is how long the big mammals have been on the planet. Thank you. for telling me. Get this way. And this is how long human beings have been
Wow.
alive. And this correlates with our brain, which has 3 basic parts. The reptile brain, which is the brain stem. The feeling brain, which is the age, if you can stay in the middle, yeah, that would be great. The feeling brain, where we get a lot of data, which is our mammal brain. And the thinking brain, which is right here, which is very new. It's a very new kid on the block. The reptile brain, as you probably know, keeps our heart beating and our lungs going and like sex. And when the reptile brain feels attacked, it will attack back. It will attack anything that moves and kills it. So soldiers in war, when you hear of them doing the My Lai massacre or other massacres, they're in their reptile brain, killing anything that moves. And the mammal brain comes from the fact that mammals love to be in a family unit and love to cuddle and love to touch each other. And if we feel disconnected from our family, we go crazy. And our thinking brain is so easily thrown out the window when either one of these two do not feel safe. And now we're going to flip it over. So this is unpacking the human experience on the planet. For about 3.2 million years, we knew 170 people in our whole life. That's all. They spoke the same language, they wore the same clothes, they had the same songs, they ate the same food, and we gathered at the end of the day to share stories around a fire. And this is 170 dots. This is why we are hardwired to learn from story. This is why we are hardwired to be racist. Anyone who was not in our tribe was dangerous. If we got excluded from our tribe, we died. We died from cold, we died from starvation, we died from the other tribes killing us or the animals killing us. The place in our brain that experiences exclusion is the same place in our brain that experiences physical pain. This is why we're so racist. It's not that we're bad, it's just that we only knew 170 people who were just like us and who loved and trusted us, and we had a tribe. This is when civilization started, when farming started, when cities started. Now we're aware of almost 8 billion people on the planet. That fries our body. It fries our soul. It's very overwhelming, the time that we live in now. I put an infinity here because we also now can be nourished by all tribes. It's so exciting. We have this other wiring of curiosity that will allow us to learn from other tribes and make stranger danger small. So this is a real simple neurobiology thing. I want to flip it over one more time. When you think somebody is attacking you, you go into your reptile brain and you emit something called cortisol. Cortisol makes you very stressed, and it stays in your body for 26 hours. If you feel all connected and loved and held, you emit oxytocin, which is what we have in this room. And oxytocin lasts in our body for an hour after we experience it. So basically, guys, we need 26 put-ups for every put-down. That's how vulnerable we are to each other. So I'm going to just lay this, actually, would you feel like rolling it on up and you could just walk it out here with them? Awesome. So that's the importance of remembering how young we are on this beautiful planet. And we are so finely tuned to know each other's hearts. Our heart gives off electromagnetic field of 10 feet. That's from me to Cindy, all around us. Guess how much our mind gives off? Just, I'd love to hear a shout.
All the planets.
All the planets, that's great. Let me change this. How much our brain gives off?
I missed
Yes.
the question. Seriously.
Say it again.
I missed the question.
Oh, so our heart, that's been measured, that our heart gives off 10 feet of electromagnetic energy around us. I'm just wanting to guess how much you think our brain gives off.
6 inches.
It's, yeah, that's it.
Is it?
It is. Yeah, it's 6 inches, right? Because our brain is such a newer organ than our heart is. So our body in 0.4 seconds perceives whether or not you're trustworthy, whether or not I feel safe with you. If you are judging me an iota, I will feel it in my body. And we do it that fast because to be excluded means to die. That's what we bring to the world. And we have to express our candor with each other to be authentic. And if we can do that, knowing how much rejection hurts with great care and great tender heart when we are sharing something that we are experiencing an upset or a conflict or a difficulty. And the way that we positively prime the pump is by doing what truly matters to us. From the moment you walk in here, you get the positive appreciations. You get put up, I get put up. We are just in a sea of oxytocin, and that's what we women who feel oxytocin when we nurse. Wow, is that fun? When we're in love, when we have mystical experiences, that's all what we can consciously support. And when we experience the cortisol, we can try to deregulate it. So this is from a wonderful book called Conversational Intelligence by Judith Glasser that I highly recommend. She's worked mostly in the business world. And you don't have to write this down. I mean, it's great if you do, but I am giving you a gift that has this on it. This has helped me so much that trust begins with being transparent about what your inner experience is. That's what Karen gave to us as soon as she opened the gathering. And art is a fantastic tool to share your inner experience. Putting relationships first, understanding somebody else's experience, and having a shared vision of success. And that's what we're going to be creating today, is our shared vision of success. And testing assumptions is a never-ending process, like mowing the lawn, because boy, are we programmed to believe our stories. I do it 1,000,000 times a day. And Kelsey, you had such a great thing about the difference between
Not being your thoughts. Separate, yeah, the choice of being your thoughts or seeing your thoughts.
the choice of being your thoughts or seeing your thoughts. Oh, I love that. And that's what that testing assumptions are. And this is a painting I made of a 16-year-old boy who had the same name as my youngest son, Daniel.